Father Adam's ordination was in the summer of 2020, a roller coaster of a year. In January of that year, he began sending out invitations not knowing that within a few months the country would be in a lockdown and addressing the pandemic. His ordination, thankfully, was still able to take place. Whether the parish would have been filled with many, many more people, that didn't matter.
That day at ordination, there might as well have been a million people behind me. The graces that I felt in that moment, I felt the whole church. I felt the whole church triumphant, the whole church militant praying with me at that moment. And it could have been a full cathedral. There could have been one person in that cathedral. It didn't matter. The graces of the sacrament are real. And it was such a powerful moment. So my former pastor from my home parish at Annunciation in Altamont Springs is now Bishop Stephen Parks of the Diocese of Savannah. And so he vested me as a priest. And I remember the moment that really set me off. There were a few tears coming into ordination, but he vested me. And I mean, he really took his time and made it a special moment. And when the chasuble dropped over me and I looked to him, and I'm 5'8", he's 6'5", so he's a much taller man than I am, which made it easy for him to vest me and put the chasuble on me. But I looked up at him and he had tears in his eyes. And I told him, I said, when I looked up at you at that moment, I saw the love of the Father. And it was just the love of the Father looking down on me, and I lost it. I absolutely lost it. And just the record, and now being vested as a priest, seeing myself in that light. I mean, when we had done at the seminary practice masses and things like that, I put on a chasuble. It didn't feel real. I mean, at that moment, it was just, it hit me hard. And I just realized what happened and the grace there. And it was just such an incredible moment. I wish I could even put into words, but I think that some of the most beautiful graces in our lives are the most difficult to actually formulate into words.